Folks, we are 2 minutes from showtime. 2 minutes from showtime. Get it going. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brigett's Last Lap Tickle Your Bone Weekly Comedy Festival. Here in the year 2023, we're doing it. It's happening. Please put your hands together for tonight's host and MC, the man that everyone really likes a lot, Mr. Sean McCarthy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tickle Your Bone Weekly Comedy Festival, the world's only and greatest weekly comedy festival. I'm Sean McCarthy. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's 2023. We're back. We took last week off. We're back, folks. We missed you. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you. We have a wonderful show tonight. We usually have 7 comics, but tonight we have a few extra we're putting on. It's the new year, and we want to see some new faces here around the Tickle Your Bone Comedy. So, plus I had to, my parole officer says I have to give a couple extra comics some stage time for some fucking legal reasons. Anyway, we have a wonderful lineup tonight. I think we have about 11 comics tonight. We usually have 7, so we're going to crank through them. I have a mic in the back. I might introduce people from the back and just make fun of people while they're on stage. Yes. That being said, good evening and welcome to the show. A few announcements. We're live streaming, I believe, or we will be shortly with some technical difficulties. www.tickleyourbone.com. That's a website. That's where you can see the live stream and or on YouTube. Or if you'd like to get booked, you can go there and click on book a spot. Some people were asking, how do I get on the show? Go to www.tickleyourbone.com and click on book a spot. Get out of the doorway, guys. Clear out of the doorway. Megan will fuck you up. I know the room's packed. Heads up, everybody. I'll say this once nicely. Don't stand in the doorway. Don't stand there and go like, what the fuck am I doing in the doorway? And Megan walks, she will fuck you up, guys. She's 5'2", she will ground and pound you to the fucking ground. I can't stress this enough. Don't stand in the fucking doorway. If she fucks you up, it's on you, bro. You're gonna go home with a bad fucking attitude, going, I can't believe that little bitch just fucked me up, but she'll do it. Steer clear of the door. I remember steer clear of the door. And let's not chatter over here in the corner. I fucking took mescaline before I walked on stage. Don't make me lose my focus. Who else has done mescaline tonight? Just me? What? Thanks, guys, for being there. You're really assholes. Let's hear from you guys. 2023 has started off with a fucking bang. Everyone's in trouble now. Listen, I'm gonna mellow out. Heads up, we have some sponsors. I don't know if you've heard of Carrie Medina and Crescent Salon. Stop in there, get yourself made nice. Yes, she's wonderful. I have to say, Living Spaces. I have to sing that 400 times during the show. They pay us some money. And these are from Stevie Ray Vapes in Sunny Slope, Arizona. You can get them for $5 at a garage. You'll see this big sign, spray paint, says Vapes. Pick one up. They're legit. This one's medical meth with pine sulfur terps and CBDs, and this one's got fentanyl. It's indica sativa. That's called the John Belushi or Chris Farley. I don't know how you roll. This is our sponsor. There's 2 hits for everybody unless you got herpes or COVID, so come get it. All right, no one gets it. Sit down, John. John Hartley's in the house, folks, right there. All right. So yes, we have a couple wonderful sponsors I have to mention. Living Spaces, and I'm Sean, and we have a wonderful lineup. I think Emilio's friends are here. Is most people here for Emilio? Listen, Emilio's going on toward the end of the show. Just heads up, I know he's got a bunch of friends. I know he's going to freak out because he's going to tell everyone. But chill out, we're going to have fun. We're only going till like 9:30 tomorrow night, so it's like a 36-hour show. Woo! No one's paying attention at all. It's great. You guys know what's up. Thank you very much. This guy knows what's going on. 2 Jews walked into a bar and bought it. L'chaim. There it is. All right. 2 things. We pay comics now. We make a little money, and we got some sponsors, so we pay a handful of comics for the show. Some people at the show, we budget money during the show, which is really nice. And we did have our own cryptocurrency called Do a Bitcoin, but it tanked. So I want to recommend everybody don't buy Do a Bitcoin. Stay away from it. It's not doing well right now. I don't know how all the cryptocurrencies are doing, but just a heads up. And another big announcement. They did paint the bathroom, and they did right before the new year, and somebody already scribbled some graffiti in there in the men's room stall. Someone scribbled, it says, your wife is awesome, best head ever, something like that. 5 stars. Yeah, no, check this out, dude. If you look at it, number 1, no fucking grammar ever, it's like a run-on sentence. It should say, your wife, comma, best head ever, or best blowjob ever. Like put a comma, and maybe an exclamation point, whatever. But they put 5 stars, and they weren't all colored in. It was like 3.5 stars. So it's like, if it's the best head, why is it only 3.5 stars? You know what I'm saying? So whoever did that, we need it's either fucking fill out all 5, or don't say best head ever. Say mediocre. That would be like, we don't want to lead people astray. There's a wonderful woman that wants to give you mediocre head. She'll be around. Hang out in that stall. It's 3.5. It's 3.5 fucking stars, guys. It's almost fucking good.
That happened while we were gone. What else?
I will say Martin Luther King Day is coming up on the 16th. Let's hear from Martin Luther King. This is where I get to make fun of Arizona being a Jew and not really identifying as a white guy because all white people smell like bologna. But this is it. Arizona is the most beautiful fucking state in probably the entire United States, maybe the world. This state is fucking gorgeous on many levels. But it fucking does dumb shit and makes us look fucking stupid when you live here. Like I have to, that's just shitty how fucking shitty Arizona can be. And then people chuckle about it. Do you remember SB 1070? Just pull a brown guy over. Like it makes us fucking look bad. Carrie Lake running for fucking governor. I don't care what you think. Fucking makes us look bad. I'm glad she lost. My point being is Arizona is like the most beautiful fucking sorority girl at the bar who's dumb as a box of rocks and drunk off her fucking ass. It's like she's hot, but she's like, I don't get no fucking about shit, dude. Fuck black people, I'll suck dick, who's got coke? Like, just horrible, you know what I mean? And you're just like, she's got great tits, I think I want to fuck her, but she's an idiot! Welcome to Arizona. My point being is I know that the people in this room are open-minded, free-thinking, wonderful people who don't look at race, color, creed. You just go, wow, there's a human. We should probably put things in each other and make each other come, because that's love. I know that that's what this room is thinking. I know you're all on board. You're not like the handful of white people at the bar that you know are like, man, we don't like brown people. And I'm like, come on. There's a few old white guys out there, you know. Like, Martin Luther got a day? That shit went through. Megan, give me another drink. Go kick some guy's ass in there. Let's hear it for Megan. Cheers. She's our best. So my point is I'm glad that we celebrate the King's birthday. I always found it very inspirational. I get very excited about it every year. I run early in the mornings, and I always have a little Bluetooth speaker on me when I run because I don't like to have earbuds because I want to blow up my ears because I'm fucking old. And I want to be able to hear, and I think everybody at like 4:30 in the morning needs to hear Ozzy Osbourne going into, and I heard one day, and you just hear Martin Luther King like blaring through my fucking jacket. It's fucking the greatest thing. Just to scare the neighbors when they're, did Martin Luther King come down the fucking street? That was me. The Jew running with a speech, and then I go right into like fucking, like Warren, and then like Skid Row, like horrible hair metal. It's great to run to, is all I'm saying. All right, folks. I'm not thrilled with myself either right now. And I just coughed in the phone, and I don't have COVID, but I have herpes on my breath. Sometimes I go, are they paying attention to me? You say something horrible, you see if they look. How are you kids doing tonight? These broads are awesome. They were so nice to me earlier, talking and sweet. They were holding people from the table, doing their job. Let's hear it for these hot shits right here. They're good. They seem like my favorite audience members right here. I love everybody. I'm glad you're all here. We literally took a week off, and we weren't here for like almost 2 weeks. It was fucking fabulous to have a little time off. But it's funny to come back and get it all kick-started and be on stage again after not being on stage for a minute. And have to think about stuff. Do a joke. I wanted to. Like, I was thinking on the way here, I was laughing because I was like, it's 2023. I need a catchphrase for all my jokes. That's what's holding me back. Like, I think, like, you know, comics have like a catchphrase, like, just make your jokes better. Every time you say a joke, you just say that catchphrase that gets people on there. I guess you guys have never heard of a catchphrase? I gotta do it. I don't have a catchphrase. I thought it'd be funny if I had a catch song, like if I just, every time I did a joke, like I just sang like a song. Get people excited. You get so annoying fast, but like when you're like knee deep in mushrooms, this sounds funny. So here we go. Here's a joke. I'll show you how this works. It's the fucking best thing ever. It's called catchphrase. The kid's song, not catchphrase. So hey, anybody here pee in the shower?
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't pee in the shower, right? My fucking wife got so mad at me. I was like, I didn't know you were in there. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody make tonight. Anybody here got a toilet brush? You use a toilet brush?
Right.
Man, I gave that thing back. I had to return it after 2 weeks. My ass was raw. Everybody have fun tonight. You do the dumbest jokes and just sing that and fucking kill for days. It's my new comedy special. And I don't do menstruation jokes, period. Everybody! My uncle was the kind of guy that would try and spell the wrong word around kids so they wouldn't know what he was saying. But he was so high and drunk most of the time, thanks to he'd spell the wrong word. Like he'd go, hey, let's go out in the CAR and smoke some pot. Everybody! Everybody!
Wait till tonight.
I'm gonna do fucking... I'm doing this for the next hour. Fuck it. I was gonna microdose tonight and I macrodosed. I'm sorry. I fucked up. That's why it took me a minute to get started. I was fucking, all of a sudden the shrooms are kicking in. I'm like, guys are fighting at the door. Shit. Nobody wants Martin Luther King Day. Shit. Now the mushrooms are working. Everybody. Thank you. Oh, I gotta tell fucking Megan to turn that shit music off. That's the funniest thing. They won't play music all fucking night. Then the show starts, and like literally somebody will play the worst song ever. Like they won't play even Wang Chung. Like literally, usually sitting out there, it's like fucking 7:45. And they're like, man, I need to hear Skid Row. I remember you. Did I remember that shot with this crystal meth haze? Everybody have fun tonight. You guys have no fucking idea how good I am. Like I was being a dick earlier because we were by the door and trying to get see. Oh, he seems crazy. No, because when you're in this control of mushrooms and doing shows, you're brilliant. I am a fucking zen right now. I've done this since I was 15 years old. I am 50 fucking 4, folks. I have been taking mushrooms on stage for 40 years straight. And Matt didn't add up on that one. That's a long. I did one fucking quarter of mushrooms, and I tripped for 40 years. Oh, hey, dude, what's up? You wanted to talk, right? Get booked?
Yeah.
Dude, let's do it fucking now. Folks, should we book this guy? Should we book this guy? Dude, that's how nice and egregious we are. I will say this. This is the best show in town because I don't ask comics for nothing. All I do is say, show up at 7, send me an email, and we'll book you. And then just please be funny. And if you suck, we'll book you one more time just to make sure maybe you're having a bad night. You see what I'm saying? That's like drugs. I've done every drug twice just to make sure I knew what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like maybe I fucked up doing cocaine. I was like, no, that's not good. That got me home. Jesus Christ. My point is we'll book you. Just send me an email at www.tickleyourbone.com. Just, yeah, tickleyourbone.com. Send me an email. What's your name? Peter. Ah, wait a minute. stonecoldheat@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the myth. I get a message. It said Peter fucking from Megan. She goes, some guy Peter was here. Stone Cold Heat Gmail. I know who you are. Guess what? Now you're not getting booked. That's horrible. I'm kidding. Don't worry. We'll get you booked. I promise. Fuck. I usually try and do 15 minutes up front, and I've only done 6, folks. Everybody have fun tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Tesfaye's here. This is a gold and platinum member of the show. We really do have a very loyal, loving audience that comes here, and they support us every week. And we've been here for a year and 8 months. And Ray from the bar, actually, we don't have a fucking cover charge, no minimum. But Ray from the bar, because we do so good, he gives us money. So I take some of that money, I pay some of the comics, and we use some of the money to make the show better and upgrade and get some equipment and stuff. So it's pretty fucking cool. And then everyone just always packs this room for comics. So I think it's fucking wonderful that we have this. Without anybody going, you have to bring 10 friends, and it's a contest, and we need $32, so you can't come. Although, guess what? If I was really charging submission fees, motherfuckers, I could buy 2 bags of meat. But, so yeah, thank you for coming out. My name's Shannon McCarthy. This is Tickle Your Bone Weekly Comedy Festival. Say something nice about us. And if you don't like me or you don't like the show, then I'm Jesse the Kid Ever, and you went to the speed dating show in Glendale. Yeah, and I swear I'm still not gay. Jesse always says it. I'm not gay! Who says I'm gay? He's like adamant. So I don't give a fuck. I have no labels, but you're okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse the Kid Ever. We're live. We're giving shout outs right now. I'm busting your balls. That's one of his bits. I know so many comics in this town. I know their bits. What are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? Trying to fucking lay a 3-way parlay on the fucking Suns? You guys fucking betting on fucking the Mercury because the Suns ain't fucking playing it? Dude, let me tell you something. I'm in the fucking WNBA Fantasy League. I'm killing it, kids. I got Tarazzi. All right. You guys all right? What's going on, man? Any weed? Any blow? Come on, dude. You guys look like the cats that have that stuff. I'm a cop. Look at me. I'm wearing baby blue and blue with a shaved head. Why would I ask you for drugs? Don't ever talk to a guy that looks like me and say, I'm not a cop. I just like drugs. I got my dog. My dog has dementia, so I had to shave his head, his hair. And he's really sad. He's like 17, so I took his clippers and I gave myself a haircut. That's what this is. I did this.
Solidarity.
Everybody. It's not a joke. I really did that. I started laughing at it. This is me. Somebody was telling me I was high and tight. Who's the guy that said I was high and tight over there? I have quarters on my fucking bed. Where are you, brother? One of the guys over here is like busting my balls. What are you, the comics? What are you, the comics? I run the fucking show, dude. This is my show. My corners in my bed, you know what? They're not fucking high tech. You know why? Because my wife can't make a fucking bed to save her fucking life. So that's my answer. But nice to meet you. Sorry I had to move you guys around. Sorry, I was trying to get you guys set before the show. I'm doing 3 things. And you were funny. Are you a comic too, sir? No. Now you're not gonna say shit. Motherfucker. Everyone's a wise ass until there's a... Like Tyson said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the greatest shows, and we have punchlines. We have the greatest show ever for you. We got some of the funniest people we've ever seen before, and some of the people we've never seen before, and some of the people I have no idea what's going to happen. But it's going to be fun, and you're all here, and we're going to get this together. Sir, you feeling it? You feeling it? Cruz, where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, this man came here about a year and 8 months ago. He's back every month, and we even have a resident comic here, residency. Ladies and gentlemen, he arrived last, so unfortunately he has to go on first and follow this fucking fire. Everybody has fun tonight. You ready, Chris? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for one of my favorite comics in Phoenix. He's very young and adorable. You're gonna love him, Mr. Eddie Cruz.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy New Year, everybody! Happy New Year! I'm entering the new year 25 years old. I feel old as shit. You know, I know some people here are older. You know, I didn't mean to look at you, John. It's just I was scared. My eyes just went to old. You know what I mean? No, I'm playing. But my knees hurt. You know. I don't know where I was going with that, but my knees hurt. You know, I don't go to therapy. This is the only people I can tell. You know, my knees hurt. I think I have mom issues. I don't know. But I love my mom. You know, can't speak English worth of shit, but you know, I love her. I'm a first generation American. You know, so right. Whoever said woo, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Everybody else racist. I swear to God. You guys voted for Trump, and I know it. You guys are talking about build that wall. Build that wall. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy now. I caught you guys. No, but I'm a first generation American, which means I had to teach my parents English. You know, I had to translate a lot of legal documents by the 3rd grade, which sucks. Because your dad's yelling at you for not knowing how to translate equity from Spanish to English. I'm in the 2nd grade, Dad. I don't know what that is. He's like, what are you learning in school? I'm like, I'm in the 2nd grade. I don't know what the fuck you're learning in the 2nd grade, you know? My dumb ass, you know, I'm about to tell you guys something very embarrassing. It's a true story. My parents say I was lazy, but I think I was just dumb. I didn't learn how to read until the 2nd grade. Yup. Sad, I know. Living Spaces is right. But now I read every day. Every day. I read the Bible 3 times. That's a lie. The Word of God just goes into my heart, you know? But, that's what I'm talking about, Sean. Hey, happy late birthday, Sean.
Thanks very much, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. Sean, that's my 2nd favorite Jew right there. 2nd favorite Jew behind Jesus, you know what I mean?
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Albert Einstein is up there somewhere, but you know, you're good. Number 2, for sure. No, but going back to my parents, so my mom can't speak English, right? For the love of God, I tried to teach her, but she's very adamant. Let's say we go to a restaurant, right? She sees the menu, she's like, Miko, get over to the next one. I'm like, alright, Mom, when the waitress comes, I got you, don't worry about it. The waitress comes, as soon as I'm about to open my mouth, she's like, quiero esto, I want this one. She starts fucking pointing out the menu and shit like that. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So then I hit her in public. He laughed. He hates his mom. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't hit my mom. That's right. Although now I'm 25, so I'm like Neo in the Matrix. Like I know all her moves, so I start dodging and bobbing and weaving. But I love it. I love being a first generation American. This is so funny. There's like no room, so there's like people in the back, all the way back there, and I know that fool because he has a red hat. I wasn't really a joke. You guys laughed. No, but so yeah, what was it talking about? My mom? How I wanted to hit her? Oh, so I hitting my mom. That's right. I was like, give me that 1-2. You know that 1-2 Mayweather. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, I love being a first generation American. Although you disappoint your parents a lot. That's a damn fact. They want you to be a doctor or a lawyer. I'm neither of those things. So a lot of disappointment here. I accidentally picked up a prostitute. That's a true story. Accidentally, I swear to God, sir. I swear to God. My mom, again, as moms do, she asked me, it was late at night, she asked me to pump gas for a car. I was like, of course, Mom, it's late, you know, scary out there for women. I'll do anything for you, you know, you're my mom. So, I go to the QT on 67th and Glendale, you know what it is, West Side. That's right, 67th and Glendale. This was over telling him the guy who was 67th and Glendale. There's a QT right there, pump number 1, I pull up and I finished pumping gas. You know, gas ain't cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but I just remember it wasn't cheap. Out of nowhere, I'm bad at noises, but that's a woman walking. That's when a woman walks, that's what I hear. She pulls up to me and she's like, yo, can you give me a ride home? And I'm like, where do you live? And it just happened to be on the way home. So I was like, of course, let me be chivalrous, you know, chivalry ain't dead. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'll give you a ride home. She gets in the car, I get in the car. Before we even leave the fucking pub, she's like, do you have a girlfriend? Are you married? My dumb ass thinks it's small talk, so I'm like, do you have a boyfriend? Are you married? Of course she's gonna say no. And finally we get going. Now let's pretend that this beautiful woman right here is my prostitute, right? Because I'm driving, and she's in the passenger seat. So I'm chilling. She's talking to me, and I'm embarrassed to say that it wasn't until this point of the story that I was wondering who the fuck I picked up, because I feel her staring at me. You know, like when you fuck up and you feel your mom stare. Like I feel it. I'm like, what did I do? Who is this? And I look over, and her titty's out. Her titty was out. I swear to God. Now, sir, young man eating your fucking chicken tenders. What? How old are you? How old are you? 20 eating chicken tenders? Man, grow up, bro. Look at the menu, man. Read the ingredient, chicken tenders. That's safest bet, that's right. Anyway, a woman's titty's out. What are you doing? What? She sees me, see the titty. What would you do?
You're gonna do your move, you know?
Hey, you touch the titty, that's right. So I touched the titty. I touched the titty, I got a couple honks, you know, like honk honk, you know, felt like a beautiful sandbag, you know? Love. So the rest of the way to dropping her off, she's giving me this sob story about how like her mom's died or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't really listening because the titty was out. You know, I was glancing every 3 seconds. I'm driving. I'm like, you know what I mean? By the time we get to the destination, she's like, all right. So are you willing to do sexual acts for money? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, you know, that's like you did for something you pay me. And I'm like, I swear to God, I'm a child of God. I had a curiosity. This is the first time I've ever been in a situation like this, right? The only experience I've had with prostitution was Grand Theft Auto, where I killed a bitch and get my money back. You know what I mean? So I'm like, name your prices, and she was like, I'll give you like 70. I'll pay, you know, $70 for head. I was like, $70? That's insane. I just filled up a gas tank. You know what I mean? Had you been earlier, who knows? Who knows? But then she was like, all right, well, can you at least buy me a pack of cigarettes? I was like, no, bitch, get out of my car. And as I pulled away, I was like, that she's bad for you, and I left. That's a true story. I went home, told my dad. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then when my mom went to go to sleep, he was like, why doesn't that happen to me? What the heck? Anyway, happy New Year, guys, everybody. That's been my time. I appreciate the best. Keep it going for Sean McCarthy.
Thanks for Manny Cruz. Chicken Modelo. Looking sexy. Picking up hookers. Sons of hookers. They're everywhere. Creep up on you. Ladies and gentlemen, this next hooker come to the stage. We sure do love him dearly. Please put your hands together. Oh, that shirt gets me. Yeah, look at his shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Cornall.
Thank you.
look at this. Everybody, I've never seen a room this full. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys aren't a sensitive crowd, are you? No. Okay if I poke fun at the president a little bit? Yeah. The current president. You know, I keep watching clips. I see a lot of clips of him doing stupid shit, funny shit, scary shit. One of the things I like the best is when he's constantly moving off stage the wrong direction after he gives a speech. And he goes, put his hand out to shake the hand of somebody, and no one's there. Meanwhile, his wife's on the side of the stage. She's going, "You need to come this way. Come this way. There's no stairs over there. You'll fall and break your ass." And sometimes when he speaks, it's just scary, isn't it? He puts words together that have no business being in the same sentence. He starts it off with something like, "You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to say, you can't bring a shotgun and a box of brownie mix to a bullfight in Australia and expect a rabbit to buy a house with a curling iron." And people are just applauding. They're like, "Oh my God, he's amazing. Oh, look at him." I'm like, what are you clapping for? The man just had a mini stroke on live TV. He is not well. And I'll tell you what, I think we're just one weird press conference away from World War III. He's going to go on there and he's going to mumble something incoherently. Nobody's going to be able to understand it. But in Russian, it's going to sound like he's saying, "Hey Vladimir, how about I dip my balls in some vodka? You suck on those for a while, huh?" Putin's going to be like, "Sounds like an act of war to me. How about I send a couple nukes your way, Joe? You suck on those for a while." So, how's everybody's New Year's resolutions going?
Everybody have fun.
That well, huh?
Everybody likes fun.
I made a couple. I mean, obviously, one of them, I need to dress better. Losing weight, that's the number one New Year's resolution. Always has been, probably always will be. And I do it every year. And I tell you what, I go to the gym January 1st, like everyone else does. But holy shit. Have you seen the parking at the gym on January 1st? It's a shit show. They can't have valet there. You gotta walk 5 minutes from your car to the gym, and you're sitting there walking around, and there's no machines available. When you do find one, it's always broken down. It's got a sign on that says out of service. So you're walking around, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and I'm like, well, fuck this. You walk back out to your car, I'm like, well, at least I got my steps in. You're so far away from the gym, you're closer to a Wendy's than anything else. So I figured, hey, I got my steps in. Might as well go get me a Frosty and some fries, right? Yeah, eat that shit in my car on the way home, crying. Because I just wasted 25 minutes of my life. I could have been home watching 90 Day Fiancé. I tell you what, and then with with losing weight and exercise, and one of the worst things I find is when you tell people that you're exercising, trying to lose weight, because then everybody's an expert, right? Everybody knows more than you do. People say, "Oh, don't do that diet; it doesn't work." "Oh, my brother gained weight on that one." I'm like, I know your brother. It wasn't the diet's fault. It was the Twinkies and Dr. Pepper you ate 3 times a day. You know, a lot of times these people who are giving this weight loss advice have no business giving weight loss advice. Kind of like taking investment advice from a homeless person. These are the same people who, when you bring in a box of donuts to work, they're walking around, they're following you around like they're ready to give you a blowjob. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, Mr. Patel. I can't get to the stage, but please keep that applause going for this cat from the LBC, folks. That's right, from Long Beach. Please put your hands together, Mr. Spencer Calendar.
Thank you, Phoenix. It is good to be back. I never actually lived in Phoenix, but when I was a lot younger, I was getting arrested a bunch, and my family was worried about me. So they strongly encouraged me to move to Flagstaff because my sister lived out there. which seemed cool at first, but then I was just drunken on drugs on ice. That made no sense at all. It was way more dangerous. I was doing drugs with my sister, too. It made no sense. So I always loved coming down to Phoenix, getting on some solid ground, you know, where a man can get fucked up in peace. The last comic was talking about the president, and I really want to get a beer with any president, really. That's always kind of a thing. Like, I want a president I can have a beer with, and it sucks because Biden's more of a president you could have a glass of warm milk with. Not so much beer. And I'm down with milk. I actually love milk big time. Shout out Shamrock Farms, you know what I mean? But, big fan of milk, and I have this vegan friend, and she got really grossed out that I drink so much milk. She's like, you know we're the only animal that drinks another species' milk? There's something wrong with that. That's disgusting. I was like, yeah, we're also the only other animal that does cocaine, too. We got the connect, lady. We got the opposable thumb. You can't milk a cow. An animal can't milk a cow. They can't chop up lines. We got that connect. Back when I used to bartend, this real drunk lady said something like profound to me that really moved me, where she goes, you know what? I don't think men want women to be successful. And I was like taken aback, because I don't know about you sexist dickheads in the room, but I want women to be successful. Yeah, because I have dated successful women and I have dated unsuccessful women. Guess who's got all the time in the world to figure out what's wrong with me? An unsuccessful woman, that's who. Successful ones know what's wrong with me, they just don't have time to yell at me about it because they have shit to do. They're like, listen dude, you want to fuck? You get here by 10 o'clock. There's chicken in the fridge with a half a bottle of wine. Please take a short shower. You know who comes in a very nice time-efficient manner? A girl with meetings in the morning. That's who. But, you know, in general, I want women to be successful, but it's really kind of been fucking up my sandwich game, which is unfortunate. Because, like, my ex would whip up sandwiches for me all the time. I'd be like, oh, girl, will you make me a sandwich? She'd be like, no problem. And then at some point, when feminism got real hard around me, too, I was like, hey, babe, will you make me a sandwich? And she just goes, hey, fuck you, dick. And I was like, oh, shit. I gotta reevaluate, because I still need my needs met, right? So I was like, excuse me, queen? Could you please make me one of those feminist sandwiches, please? She goes, what the hell's a feminist sandwich? And then I just mansplained the ingredients of a sandwich to her. It was like a real loophole for me. It was a big breakthrough in my life. She said, why do you even want me to make it for you? I said I want you to make it for me because you are strong, mayonnaise and mustard, fierce and brave, do we have any avocado left? And sexy on your own terms, cut it diagonal. It has been really cold out where I live, out in Long Beach, and in December it was like record-breaking cold, just freezing cold. And we have homeless people everywhere, and you kind of ignore them after a while, but it was so cold. There was this homeless dude with no legs in a wheelchair asking for money. And it was so cold that I was like, I'm going to give him some cash, you know? And then I got closer to the guy, and I saw the guy, he had a sign that said, Merry Christmas, God bless. So I yanked my money back into the car and drove away. Does this inconsiderate asshole not know it's Happy Holidays? Come on, right? It's almost 2023, bro. You're going around saying Merry Christmas? No wonder you have no legs, because you're careless. You are careless with your words and your actions, my friend. Being pretty progressive lately, I'm pro gay marriage. I think all gay dudes should have to get married. And I think they should have to have children, too, because I've realized I've always been fond of a woman with daddy issues, but I've never dated a girl with double daddy issues, and that has got to be next level shit. I can't imagine. Thank you, I'm Spencer Calendar. Find me on Instagram, Robot Spencer. Thank you so much.
Spencer Calendar, let's hear for that cat. We took the lugger all the way from Long Beach here, folks. It took like 18 hours. Please keep that energy going for this hot shit coming to the stage. She's been here before, and we'd love to have her back. Please keep it going. Miss Caysea Kantor.
Good. Okay. Well, I did some holiday shopping, just like right after the holidays. I went to the mall. Me and my friend. We went onto the bottom floor, and then we were like, "Oh shit! Like our favorite store is upstairs. So what are we gonna do?" So she started walking to the escalator, and I was like, "No, bitch. No. So we're gonna go about 4 or 5 stairs down. We're gonna go about 4 or 5 stores down, and then we're gonna go up the elevator." Walk back 4 or 5 stores, and then we'll be at our favorite store. And she said, no. But, like, what if the escalator breaks down? There's stairs. What if my sandal gets stuck? Take it off. So, I guess the real point here is that I have a scalophobia. It's a fear of things that go up, which is why I don't have a boyfriend. That's why I don't get gas. But no, seriously, my fear comes from like a childhood trauma. Basically, my mom would take me to the mall and she would be like, "Hey, if you can make it up to the top of the escalator by yourself, I'll take you to the candy store and get you anything you want." And I was a chunky kid, so that sounded like the best deal ever. So I would spend about 2-3 hours on the escalator. Bitch put me on the downside. My little legs couldn't keep up. She couldn't afford a gym. Basically, as I got older, I became more active. I started doing other things. My favorite thing was grabbing some granola bars and just heading out because they were super easy. I ate 4 or 5 of them a day. I ran out, so I started stealing my mom's special ones. She said, "You don't want those. They're for adults." Bitch, what's adult about a granola bar? Well, a couple of weeks later, I found out I do feel a little bit more adult. I am organized. I'm as fit as I have ever been. And I'm regular as fuck. Who knew that a Fiber One bar could do so much for a young girl's self-esteem? Oh, come on, guys, that was funny. Girls have body weight issues up the ass. Okay. Basically. God, that was shitty.
Boom, shitty, that was good. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody take a shit tonight. Come on, folks, Caysea Kantor. Don't be bashful.
Yeah, no, I realized that like a lot of my material is like a lot younger, I guess. Probably because I'm only 22. But I just got into the dating world and I've gone on like a bunch of Tinder dates, and the best, maybe worst one that I've been on, he took me hiking, which, like, I'm totally out of my element. I was going up the mountain trying to make myself look all cute, and I was all like, ooh, 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 every time that I slipped on a rock, every time I fell on my ass, every time that I bumped into somebody else. Basically, we get up to the top, and he's like, "You know, I don't have any problem dating a girl with a disability. But it's really something that you should put on your profile." It took me a second, but that fool thought I had Tourette's. Hear me out. There's 3 ways that I could have gone with that. I could have told him he was wrong, politely. I could have created a big scene so that if he ended up not wanting to go on another date, it wasn't my fault. Or I could go along with it. I like the sound of that. Could you imagine going out to dinner and seeing him check out the waitress? Kick him, slap him. How about he takes you to meet his mom and she's a bitch? Motherfucker. Damn bitch, shut the fuck up. He apologizes to her for your behavior. I get along with that, real nice. Alright guys, that was my time.
Great job, Caysea Kantor. Come on now. Let's keep this going, brother. This next one's going to be love. He's a regular every month, but we have once a month. He hosts for us now. He's awesome. We love him. Please put your hands together for Mr. Saavan Patel. Saavan Patel.
Names are not important. You guys know that. First show of the year, Brigett. How are we doing? I love this. This is my favorite place to be. This is the only place where you can do stand-up inside of a haunted house. It's the best place ever, though. I hope you guys had a good New Year's. I had a great New Year's. I went out with my friends. I met a girl. I went on a date with this beautiful girl. It did not go well, but I went on the date, so that's cool. Do we have any couples in here tonight? How long have you guys been together?
6 years.
6 years? No, congratulations. 4 years? You guys aren't getting married, no? No, I'm just messing around. I'm single, so I just get really angry whenever I see happiness. That's all. But yeah, I went on this date, and I realized that I should not be going on dates. So I think I should take a break. I think more people should understand that, you know? Because a lot of people complain about dating, you know? People will always be like women will be like, oh, men are trash, men are garbage. It's like, oh, why are you trying so hard to find one then? You know, like, just take it easy. Be single, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being single. And men do it too. And they'll be like, men will complain about their exes. Oh, all 7 of my exes were crazy. Oh, really? All 7? I just want to be like, have you ever considered going to therapy? You know? And it's just worth a shot, you know? Because like we've all dated like 2 or 3 people that are crazy, but like 7, it's like at some point you have to look in the mirror and be like, well, maybe it's you, you know? That's what I did. I've only been in 2 relationships, and after my second one, I was like, I need professional help. I need to talk to somebody. My first relationship, I was with this girl. I was dating this girl who constantly told me that if I ever left her, she would kill herself. And I know, so very romantic. I highly romantic. And spoiler alert, she lied. She's thriving. She's doing unbelievable. Good for her. My second relationship I was in, she cheated on me. That's the part where you say but it's all good. No, it's too late, whatever. Oh, cheating.
Fucking bitch.
Seriously, right? Don't cheat, alright? If you don't have to, if you have to, it's fine. But just try not to, alright? Because it makes you a bad person. Because now all I want is for him to cheat on her with me. I'm not gay, but for that kind of revenge, I'd make an exception. And it was on April Fool's Day. That's when she broke up with me. April Fool's Day. So for a whole 24 hours, I was just looking at my phone like, come on! Aw, thank you. Yeah, it's fucked up. Don't do it. Don't cheat. Actually, you're a woman, so it's fine. Yeah, women do. Women, no one cares when women cheat. When women cheat, people are just like, hey, she made a mistake, all right? She'll do better next time. When men cheat, people are like, let's burn him alive. Someone said, yeah, who was that? You burned some people. But yeah, it's dating. So I'm single. It sucks. I watch a lot of porn. You guys too. Don't fucking make it weird. I think porn is bad. I don't think we should be watching. I think it's like damaging my brain. Because like the more you watch it, the more specific your taste becomes, and then nothing else satisfies you. You know. Like I started out very simple. It was like big boobs, big butt, like very basic. And now I'm searching weird things like loving relationship. Loving relationship between men and women who are having trouble, but they figure it out and they live happily ever after. I don't know. That's cool though. I'm gonna do this one controversial joke.
Yeah, go ahead, good.
Alright. I just like to test the audience sometimes. We'll see how you do. Abortion. I'm easing you into it. I love abortion. I think it's great. I think women should get more of them. Because I'm from LA, and we hate traffic. So ladies, if you just stop making more people, we gotta get to where we need to go quicker. Is it good? All right, my name is Saavan Patel.
Saavan Patel, let's hear that character. love that kid. Hey, I got to tell you something real quick. I'm trying to keep the show moving. I have a tendency to do like 4-hour introductions between each comic and bullshit, so I don't want to do that. I have extra comics. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Let's hear it from my crack dealer back there. We love everybody. I just want to make sure I walk up on stage a handful of times and say hi, and so you don't feel weird. But also say, I've known this kid for quite a long time. He's always wonderful. He was the first Teen Beat magazine I ever bought. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jason Hill.
Hey. That's me, I still got it. Teen box. Oh, what's up, guys? How's it going? Gotta get my sway in here. I gotta like move. This is how I feel confident. Very counterintuitive. Not how most people. It's intuitive to me, but not to you. This way, I have like weird. I always have to have like. I was gonna be doing something and like swaying or like moving my feet or like my hands. Try to do stuff like that. I'm autistic, that's what I found out about that means. So I started just like doing that too much, like, oh wow, okay, there he goes. Now, you don't think this is just like he's kind of maybe a little sassy? Autistic, no, way too cute. What's the answer? Then I do this, you gotta do this one, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the thing, that's how we know. Gang sign, I guess, I don't know. Jeez. I didn't know, I used to just sway a lot on, like, I didn't even realize I was doing it. People would like come up to me after, and they would be saying how hilarious I am and everything and hot. All this stuff, but then they would say like, oh, you're swaying, what's the sway? I didn't even realize I was doing it, and like I found out I had to like figure out, because I used to just think, I didn't know I was autistic, I called it being fucking weird, you know? That was a technical term, and then I just started like categorizing all the ways that I was fucking weird, and I was like, okay, alright, that checks out. I guess I start swaying intentionally now, so that's cool. After being weird for so long, I announced to people that I was autistic, which was like, I just wanted, I wanted people to not invite me to places anymore. Okay, it's fine. Hold on. And no, it's, I did, and people were nice. It's like, I had like, just like several ex-girlfriends were just like, yeah, definitely, love it, thanks. Things are starting to make sense now, that was good. I had one person tell me that, if you are autistic, you're very high functioning. And so then I said, thanks, you too. And I guess that was like an insult. But I was like, I don't know, if you are autistic, I don't know, or whatever your fucking problem is. Like, everybody's got their own thing, right? You're doing, like, you're pissed, they were bullied in 3rd grade, but you're still making your car payments on time. You're high functioning. Good for you. You have bullied in 3rd grade-itis, but you did it. Right? I don't know. We all got our own shit, man. Mine makes my have to clap my hands. Alright, that's weird. Yeah, no, it's everybody is, you gotta figure it out. People gotta listen to each other these days. It's getting tense out there, right? Everybody with their differences and the gun, everybody's shooting each other. I don't know if you've heard about this. There's shootings a lot of times now. They'll say no guns and people still go in there and just start fucking shooting at people because they can get them whenever if you got a learner's permit for a driver's license, 15, I don't know. I've been like thinking like, should I get one or not? You know what I mean? Like it's like, because if things are getting crazy, there's climate changing,
people are going. So I'm like, should I get a gun or not? Or but then I kind of start thinking about it, and I also have a lot of suicidal ideation. So you gotta look at it realistically. I'm like, statistically, is somebody gonna come attack me, or is it me? Who's gonna? Thank you. I won't do that. So I didn't buy the gun, so I won't kill myself. So yeah.
Jason Hill! Let's go with Jason Hill! Everybody have fun tonight! Everybody Jason Hill tonight! Ladies and gentlemen, this next hot shit, we gosh darn love him so much. He's been here quite a few times. We're so glad he got in touch with us to get on tonight. And he's here with the greatest wife in the world next to the Colonel's. Nice. Please put your hands together, Mr. Mexicano.
Give it up for your host, Sean, again, guys. He's looking good today. Sean usually likes to mention how I'm married and how I don't have a drug problem, so he doesn't understand how I'm funny.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. That is true, folks. I'm baffled how funny he is. He's got the sweetest wife, doesn't do drugs, and he's fucking funny.
I told you. Well, Sean, how I hear it is, I'm one divorce and cocaine problem away from being a great comedian.
Yes!
And,
like, take it to another level. Sorry, honey.
Yeah, and I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. Yeah, I've been going to my wife, guys. Hey, come here. Yeah. No, everything's good. Will you divorce me, please? I'm trying to be big out here. Oh, you know what your problem is? You don't believe in me enough to divorce me, do you? Sean was right about you.
I'm sorry.
So I knew we were in trouble as a country when McDonald's started adding automatic doors. We wouldn't want you burning any calories or anything. Because dude, I have enough trouble with my weight already. Like, I always have. Like, you know how your mom told you sweet dreams as a kid? Yeah, it looked like my dreams were sweet, sour, savory, and deep fried, so it was pretty bad. Yeah, but I'm starting to do better. I have had some improvement lately. You know, I saw myself in the mirror at home. You know, I was feeling good about myself. Like, I took my shirt off. You know, I started shadow boxing, like, to myself. And then I threw a combo. Bang, 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 bang. But there was so much slapping and flapping that occurred. It sounded like a family in flip-flops, if that helps. You see, the t-shirt is the fat man's muffler, all right? Take that home with you, all right? So, do you guys know what the 27 Club is? No? Yeah, some of you? Well, the 27 Club is a list of talented artists who died when they were 27. You know, that's Jimi Hendrix, that's Kurt Cobain, that's Amy Winehouse. Well, I'm 28 now and I'm pissed. Right? Because I only heard about it when I was 26, and then the pandemic hit, and now I have to OD at 28 like a loser. So that's mine. So it's weird being a guy sometimes. I feel like I have to preserve my masculinity all the time. I feel like a lot of guys do. Like, guys, we avoid doing delicate things with each other, right? Like, even going to your barber is walking a fine line, dude. It's walking a fine line. Like, fellas, did you know that if you're at your barber, if you're with your barber, and he's lining up the back of your neck, and chills go down your spine? Did you know that you're gay? Did you know that? All right. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Just know that you are. All right. And you might tell yourself, hey, that's my boy giving me chills, all right? That's my boy giving me chills. All right. Okay. While you hold your boner down under the tarp, it's not for you. The chills are not for you. So I kind of bless you, Sean. So I kind of want to end this on a serious note. I don't want to hold your baby. Okay. It's too much pressure for me. Because you tell me that this thing is your new mission in life, that you would kill for this thing, and you want me to hold it. Something smells fishy here. Something smells real fishy. Because I've had parents tell me, dude, relax, all right? They're designed to be drugged, okay? yeah, dude, you can drop them, they'll come right back up. You know, you can give them a little dribble, they'll come right back up. Like you can add a little sauce, like, and then they'll come right back up, dude. They got that bounce. I know some parents who have more trouble letting me hold their new phone than their new baby. And part of me thinks you want me to drop your baby. And just know that I am not doing your dirty work for you. Okay? Drop your own baby, be a man. Alright? Drop your own baby. Be a man, preserve your masculinity. Alright, thank you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, baby dropper. Ladies and gentlemen, this next young lady coming to stage is one of our regulars, and we love her dearly. She's been here for a minute. We like to say roll tide. Please give it up for the fabulous Saskia, the human being.
Thank you very much, McCarthy. Thank you, Tickle Your Boners, for coming out on a Tuesday night. It's so lovely to be here with you young people. There's some youngins in the crowd back there. I can smell your youth. I'm gonna drink their souls later. Trust me, I'm a nice lady. I love you. As you can probably tell by my diction and pronunciation, I am a huge bitch. Mind your P's and Q's around me, alright? I'm happy that the winter solstice has passed us because that marks the halfway point of my seasonal depression. So we're over the hump, as they say. Yeah, it's true. I get a little sad in the winter. Don't know about you. Not sad like the way a pregnant waitress is sad, you know. Like seasonal affective disorder, right? It's great though. No. It's great this year. I finally got what I wanted on the bright side for Christmas. I finally got what I wanted, which was just for everybody to shut the fuck up about their air fryer. Right? They didn't come out with a new dumb gadget to jam down our fucking throats this year, so I didn't have to hear about it. It was great. Which is surprising, considering that they're all in bed together now. I saw that there's like the shark mop and vacuum people have joined forces with the ninja knife and blender people, and it feels bad for humanity in the long run, but like, I don't know, but in the meantime, I'm wondering, like, where's the Dyson guy in all of this? Well, you know, that British son of a bitch is just like, I have no interest in cross-promotional shit. This thing never loses suction. Doesn't have time for that. Doesn't have time for that. Yeah, okay, so, there's other jokes I wrote. It's cool. Say, yeah. Funny, I should have to bring out my cheat sheets because I forgot to take my ginkgo biloba today. Something that I just started, just added to my regimen to improve my cognition and memory and just make my brain more smartlier. You know, so I just got the bottle. I hadn't opened it yet, and I'm like not real good. I don't have good grip strength, and I was sitting there trying to fuss with it and think I was mad because like my husband wasn't home to open it. And I was like, oh my God! I just realized the whole reason that we need men to open jars for us is because they have better grip strength because they're jacking it all the time. This ginkgo biloba is working already. What? I hadn't even taken it yet. Great job. Okay, so anyhow, I know that the Facebook has been listening to me because my algorithm is all fucked up. I know this because I've been hanging out with more dudes than girls lately, and they've infiltrated my algorithm. Long story short, I don't care about the latest ball cradling technology in your underwear. Like, until you can make it taste like white chocolate, I don't give a fuck about any of it. Move along. So I had a weird New Year's. Don't know about y'all, don't care. I had a weird one. So I spent New Year's Eve with my husband, my girlfriend, and her ex-husband. So that was neat. So I got a glimpse of why they're divorced. But I also got a glimpse of why all these years I figured out why my husband and I suck at playing board games. All of these years. I looked at my piece. It was not where I left it. I turned to him. I said, "What have you done with my piece?" He said, "Which piece is yours?" He said, "The red one." "Which one is yours?" He said, "The dark gray one." "Which color did you think I was?" He was like, "The regular gray one." My husband's colorblind.
Colorblind.
That's on me. That's on me. That was all my fault. Hey, here's a palate cleanser. You know, I'm not a dirty person, but the lining of my purse stinks. Which is my bad because of all the dead birds that I've been carrying around it. I'm just terrible at magic.
Terrible at magic? Saskia.
Thank you, thank
Oh my
you.
God.
I've got 1 minute to talk to you about how we're coming up on the anniversary of the passing of Bob Saget. TV's dad, legendary stand-up comedian, and also the host of America's Funniest Home Videos, which, whether you've realized it or not, is the precursor to clip shows. And that is the precursor to all of the social media that we enjoy. Your TikTok videos, your Facebook Live, your Instagram Reels. All of these things that you enjoy now started because Bob Saget hosted that show, America's Funniest Videos. Right? And you all have ruined it with your shitty TikTok videos! Oh, you're gonna do a choreographed dance with your uncoordinated 12-year-old? Hard pass! You wanna do a little expose about something you thought of in the shower when you're on your lunch break in your truck and also back up? Shut up! I don't care! If you want to have success on social media, you need to get back to your America's Funniest Home Video roots. Fucking fall down. Right? People love that shit. Feed a lemon to a baby. Love that. Get some video of your great aunt's parrot saying the F word. Or something. You know, and then there's the tried and true, reliable, and I recommend this, and I really, really hope I see more of this in 2023. Just take one for the team. Just a nice nut shot. Right? Just America loves a good nut shot. So that's my challenge to all of you for 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, get back on social media, really make the most of it, and take one right in the nards for all of us. USA! 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 I'm Saskia Bee.
Next one, Saskia Bee. Let's hear it, please. Please. Saskia Bee. She will put you in a fucking check. Hey, real quick, Sierra Miranda, John Henry, Dan Johnson, and Bree. Hello, they're home and they're watching. Everyone's streaming right now. Yes. Everyone, 1, 2, 3, say Sierra! Sierra! That was so weak. Listen, these are very important people to me. They're on their... Sierra may be close to death right now, and if you don't scream love to her right now... What? I'm just kidding, assholes. Just cheer for me. Ladies and gentlemen, Sierra! Sierra! Ladies and gentlemen, Bree! Bree! Ladies and gentlemen, Dan! Dan! Ladies and gentlemen, Sean's great! Sean's great! Alright, guys. Because the whole show, they're texting me everyone's punchlines that they like, and they keep like screenshotting the TV because they're watching the live feed. I just want to say hi to you guys. I have pictures and I have comments from everybody's act. I will tell you how good or bad you did, because Sierra, Dan, and fucking Bree are home going, well, that sucked, or that was really funny, and you should kill that person. Why did you book that person? I have it right here. We don't fuck around. By the way, we're killing the worst comic, and we're sacrificing them tonight for Bob Saget. So whoever sucked the worst, they're gonna let me know you're dead. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't kill this next person, because it's only her second time doing comedy here. She may have done it other places, but we don't know. We sure do think she's wonderful. And please enjoy the comedy stylings of the very funny Miss Shannon Brink.
Actually freaky looking. There's something so weird and alien about them. And no hate to the newborn mothers and childs that are out there, motherhood is amazing. Can we get a shout out to our moms? Yeah, a little bit. I have this weird fantasy about childbirth, and not like having a child. I'm not in the tax bracket for that right now. I don't have the financial means. Kids are expensive. They're like really expensive. I looked into it. I have none of that. Anywho, I have this fantasy about childbirth where I am giving it, but I don't want the child at the end. And it goes back, I was on a stream a couple of weeks ago about this fantasy in a stadium where everyone's watching me have sex, and the same thing is with childbirth. I just want people to watch me perform doing things. So because of that, it's another fantasy of mine. But back to babies, I was an ugly baby. I was 10 pounds, mostly head. Came out shooting from my mom. Blew out her front and back to this day. She shits her pants. Hypothetically, women we don't poop, okay? We don't poop or anything. We just like fart really big. So never mind for men out there. Is it done?
I was trying to do some blow in the bathroom and someone said the mic wasn't working. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, let's rewind 1 second. Let's just back up like nothing happened. My heart's racing right now. I don't know what's going on. The mic wasn't working. You ready? Just start. Shannon Brink!
Start from where you left off. Good. Fantastic.
Okay, blew out my mom's asshole, and I think all of us can relate to shitting our pants. I mean, maybe some of us, or a couple of us, or maybe one of us, a couple seconds ago, actually. My pants are soiled, just like my mama's. She fresh shits, and I do too. But my mom has soiled like 3 pairs of pants in one day, and like good Adidas pants that like fit thick-thighed women 3 in one day. And we're not made of money. This was in like 2008, the recession. My parents were real estate agents. These were fucking tough. My mom became a school bus driver and actually ended up shitting her pants then too. It was like too much for her. She drove a short bus and I couldn't imagine it. She would drive them to the zoo and she said it was just too much because they get too excited. She didn't know if they were shitting their pants or her or who. But that's all for tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Shannon Brink, let's hear from her right there. Holy, rarely do I step out of the room. I literally step away for 2 minutes. So sometimes I'm like, the mic's not working. I was like, I don't know what to do, but walk up and say, let me clip that for you. Sometimes people don't know how the mic works together, so if you're kind of new, you know how to clip it together. She's not going to know how to clip it together. I'm a professional roadie. I roadied for a Poison cover band twice. Ladies and gentlemen, Shannon Brink, let's hear from her right now, please. You're fantastic, sister. Don't be ashamed. That's one of those brilliant moments you'll never forget as a performer. Remember that time I unclipped the mic and didn't know? Dude, one time I peed my pants on stage. I think I won the embarrassed. Shannon Brink, have you peed on stage yet? I topped you. Your mic just disconnected. Shannon Brink, one more time. Let's hear it for her. So awesome. I just want to say there's one person in this room that will understand what this means. Trusses. How awesome are trusses? You gotta trust the truss. I like plates, I like trusses, I like table A, I like table B, I like when OSHA shows up, someone gets cut, you gotta make a report. I mean, shit happens. Sometimes I talk to one specific person just because I don't care about anybody else but that one person. I just want them to know, hey, you're cool, you're awesome, fuck all these other people. But then I'm like, okay, you guys are cool, but you know, trusses, right? Am I right? Fucking, they hold the roof, right? So cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last couple of comics. Emilio, how you doing, bro?
Emilio!
The problem is the show went a little too long, Emilio. There's a term in the world of comedy, it's called, I got bumped. It's not a good thing. It's not like you're in the bathroom and someone goes, I got bumped! This is not good. This means you and your friends are going to have to come back another night. I'm kidding, folks. I'll have to fight fucking 22 8-year-olds for Christ's sake. I'm 50 fucking 3. I basically fucked your grandmother. That's how old I am. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And she's a wonderful lover. Okay. You guys are great. I'm glad you're here hanging out. I'm glad you're supporting your friend. All right. I guess we have to, are you next? Is it you? Is it you? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure, bro. I don't think anyone's on the list besides you. But then the teacher kept you. Hold on, did I interrupt you? I'm just who's this fucking guy think he is? Look at my list right there. Somebody not you, bro. You're too new. Jason, tell me on the mic. Jason, I do. Jason, who's next? Is he next? How's he look? Does he look nervous, bro? He looks great. Looks great? See that? Sometimes one comic to another comic will say something like, you look great, bro, which is what he's saying, this guy's gonna bomb. Like, comics don't care how you look, dude. Are you funny, dude? Nice suit. That means this. I'm kidding. Really, I'm busting your balls, bro.
You are busting them, definitely are.
Just getting you relaxed, bro. We're down to our last two comics, folks. I think most of you know who this next guy is. I think he raps, maybe. I heard he raps. I heard he's at Macy's and he's like, you want me to rap that for you? It's Christmas. He's like, oh. From Santa? I got to rap it. I wrap it, I pack it, I stack it, I do things like whack it. Bro, what's up, bro? I'll fucking rap battle you right now, bro. I'm spaghetti already on my blue shirt. Okay. Guys, I'm 54, I don't rap. I'm gonna sing Frank Sinatra and you're gonna go, was that old guinea? Okay. When I was younger, I asked my dad, I said, Dad, can I have $5? I want to get a guinea pig. He said, here's 20, get yourself a nice Irish girl. You can do jokes about Italians and Irish people like that, but you can't do that joke about like a Mexican and a brother. Unless you're a Mexican or a brother. And there's no jokes about Mexican. Okay, I'm just gonna lie say that. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody in me. Okay. I was like when someone's first time, I just stand here and talk like an asshole. I was 16 years old my first time I was on stage. Just so you know. 16. It was 1985. I thought I was going to be like famous in a couple years. Now, lo and behold, I've got a SAG card. I live in Hollywood. I've done 50 commercials. I've been in movies. I was a regular at the Laugh Factory. I smoked weed with Dave Chappelle. I fucked movie stars. Let me tell you something. Scott Baio has a great penis. Hello, ladies. I'll be here all week. Hey, everybody, have fun tonight. Hey, what's going on? Over here. Hey, Spencer Calendar, let's hear it for that calendar. Long Beach. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my king. Phone, don't lose your grip. Non-Trezenzi, this ain't for this Judah. Fuck up shit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. I'm being an asshole. Emilio!
Well, fuck. Man, the intro like that, goddamn, man, I gotta kill it, right? Or bomb. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. What's up, everybody? I'm ready to face fuck everyone in here. All right? You put this mic. I don't even know how to do this really like very well, but you know what? We're gonna rock with it, right? How's everybody doing? We're having a good show, huh? I'm a little fucking terrified. I'm gonna sneeze away from shitting myself, by the way. It's cool. Just nobody throw pepper at me, please, okay? Yeah, but I'm also a very confident person. You know, I walk in. You know, I'm Mexican. I walk into a quinceañera. It's my quinceañera. I tell that bitch, I don't give a fuck. She's 15, but give me that tiara. And I'm about to be out there dancing too. I'm not scared of that. You know, music is cool because you know they gave it to white people. And you guys made opera, right? In Europe and shit. You gave it to black people, they made hip hop, rock and roll and shit, you know? That's tight. You gave it to Mexicans, we made the sapagata and shit. We're fucking over here, you know what I'm saying? Getting our drunk uncle out the bathroom. He's over there getting people blow and shit. Like, man, she's 15, man, relax, man. Hand her the tiara too while you're at it, you know what I'm saying? Happy to sack that. But yeah, man, I am Mexican, thankfully, you know. But I do date a white woman. And luckily, my white woman, she makes Mexican food better than my mom. Yeah. I didn't invite her today, though, because I'm about to say some vulgar shit, by the way. She's cool, though. Like, I love my white woman. She understands my brownness, you know. She accepts it. She accepts my alcoholism that runs rampant within our community. It's funny, though, because I didn't really like cats, but somebody dropped a cat off in my my empty beer can bucket. True story, swear to God, on 43 in Glendale. And abandoned cat, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm allergic to cats. My whole life I've been allergic to cats, and I was like, 1 week, and I kicked her ass out. You know? I'm not gonna throw her in her bag. I'm not gonna throw her in a bag and drown her and nothing. Like, relax. I love animals and shit. But we named her Bean Bon, by the way. And you know, the other day, she was calling our cat. She was like, hey, Bean Bon, Bean Bon. And she let on, Beaner. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta chin check my woman. Or I got a tattoo La Vida Loca right here on her shin. You know what I'm saying? I was both sides, you know, teeter-totter and shit. It's cool though, you know? It's cool. I love her. You know, she keeps me in check. She's sober. You know what I'm saying? Let's give a round of applause for a sober woman. Come on, ladies. Yeah. Right? That's rare nowadays. That's rare. But yeah, man, you know, it's cool though, you know, but you guys shouldn't feel too good for her, because I don't fuck that well, you know. She gives me head for 5 minutes, and I nut in 5 seconds. It's all good though, you know what I'm saying? We're in a very happy household and shit, even when I get drunk, you know what I'm saying? It's all good though, you know what I'm saying? I want to do it. Speaking of gangster shit, I don't think prison is that hard. I really don't. I honestly don't. I have a cousin that just got out. His name's Mario. He's actually watching right now on live stream. Shout out to Mars, free my guy. Oh, he's free actually, but he might be. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing about felons. You never know. But I always told him, I was like, hey, bro, like, did you ever drop the soap? And he was like, nah, man. You know, you kind of learn how to do that. And I was like, bro, honestly, why don't you just pick it up with your ass cheeks? Right? You just squat down and pick it up. It's like a shield for your asshole. You don't get raped. It's clean, right? It's clean now? Yeah, right? I don't know. Fucking high shake in there, I guess. That's what I'm like. He told me some cool stories. I have an identity problem, guys. I kind of think I'm gay. Shout out to my girlfriend, by the way. She's here in the room right here to my left. One of those proud white women right there. But listen. The reason I think I'm gay is because I prefer blowjobs and anal, honestly, only. At all, really. You know, it doesn't help that I nutted on a man's face before, but hey, listen, there's a story, right? A bar just like this, a woman picks me up. This is during my whole phase, by the way. You know, not with her, because she would have already murdered me. She would have stabbed me by now, guys. Long story short, this lady in a fucking Camaro that smokes hella fucking cigarettes, you know, her husband approached me and said, do you want to fuck? And I was like, do you guys have alcohol and cocaine? She was like, hell yeah. All right, cool, bye. Fine. Went back to her house, started face fucking the shit out of his wife in front of him. I'm thinking it's weird. He's in the corner. And I noticed after every fucking pump, eventually he started helping me face fuck her, and he's just fucking shoving her head down my fucking, you know, average sized penis and shit, you know? And I'm like, hey, like, I was uncomfortable already, but anyways, after I'm about to ejaculate, she fucking grabbed me by the base and put it at his face. And so I nutted over this man's face. I'm not gay, by the way, everybody. Did you guys hear that back in there? Yeah, I'm not gay. But it's okay, though. My name's Emilio. I'm got your mic coming out. Trusses.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man's going to close it down. He was voted the funniest comedian in Arizona at the House of Comedy. He actually won a contest that was a comedy contest, and he's actually funny. He actually deserved to win over the shit talent that was ahead of him, clogging the arteries of unfunny comedians. This son of a bitch is funny. Diethrich Shelton!
Hey. So, I'm on the autism spectrum. I was diagnosed with Asperger's later in life. And the thing is, like, I have a tendency, as a result of inability to read body language and social cues. I have a hard time reading. I either overreact to situations or I underreact to situations. I will give you an example of both things happening in the same situation. I was standing in line, and this lady decides to try to cut me in line, and I'm like, oh, look, sweetie, you're gonna have to wait your turn. She's like, don't call me sweetie. I'm like, look, bitch, you're gonna have to wait your turn. I mean, was that better? As a result of my inability to effectively communicate, I have a hard time picking up on the ladies. It's not bad luck, it's not bad timing, it's me. It's me, like this one lady says, Diethrich, you have nice lips, does that mean you're a good kisser? To which my response should have been, girl, you know I do my thing. But no, not my social retarded ass. Instead, my response was, I don't know, I've never kissed me. Which, by the way, is the correct answer, not the right answer. Because 3 days later, yes, it took me 3 days to realize, oh, I think that girl might have been hitting on me. So I've never kissed me, but I definitely fucked me. I definitely fucked. Luckily, I've had my fair share of girlfriend. She asked me, what are we doing for our 2-week anniversary? And my response was, 2 weeks is not an anniversary. Once again, that is the correct answer, not the right answer. I told my roommate, and she said, and you wonder why you're single? I'm like, no, I don't. I can put the pieces of that puzzle together. You know, because the puzzle pieces is for autism. I realized that I'm going to have to trick a woman into loving me because I want children. I do. I want 8 boys, 1 for each weight class in the UFC. Now, my children don't have to be fighters unless they want their father to love them. And anytime you talk about having children, you know, the next controversial topic comes up. It's like, are you going to vaccinate them? Like, yes, I'm going to vaccinate them. How is this controversial? It's like, well, it gives autism. Like, first of all, no, it doesn't. Second, it doesn't give smallpox. Third, autism, not that bad. It just means I don't care what you people think and feel. Let me rephrase. I'm oblivious to what you people think and feel. Then once you tell me, then I don't care. If you give me the choice between Asperger's, autism, or anything I can catch on the game Oregon Trail, I choose Asperger's. I remember when the COVID vaccine came out, and people asked me, are you going to get the vaccine? And I'm like, you first. And the thing was, because I did not jump for joy for this vaccine, I was immediately labeled as anti-vax. So people use every single peer pressure tactic to try to get you to take this vaccine. Someone actually said this to me. They said, Diethrich, you're already autistic. It's not like you can be more autistic. To which I responded, yes, you can. It's a spectrum. Here's how spectrums work. And by the way, explaining the spectrum is one of the most spectrum things someone can do. Besides, this peer pressure that you're trying to use on me doesn't work. Peer pressure never works on me. You are looking at a graduate of the DARE program. If I can say no to drugs and alcohol, I can say no to your serum. There are certain jobs that I don't think people like me should be allowed to do. And by people like me, I mean people on the spectrum, not black people. I don't think we should be allowed to do customer service. And guess what I did for 20 years of my life? So the next time you're on the phone with a customer service representative and they are pissing you off and you think, this person may be autistic. It's possible. They're not allowed to discriminate against us. Reason I shouldn't do customer service is, one, I hate being asked questions. Only thing I hate more than being asked questions is having to answer questions. Only thing I hate more than having to answer questions is being asked a follow-up question. The first question I don't want to be asked or have to answer. Only thing I hate more than having to answer a follow-up question is being Only thing I hate more than being asked a follow-up question is having to answer the follow-up question. And people will say things to you over the phone that they would never ever say to you in person. I was working for a bank, and a guy called looking for a lower interest rate on his credit card. He did not qualify. So I had to let him know, sir, you are at the lowest rate we have available. You mean to tell me there's not a lower rate available? Sir, I need to tell you, you are at the lowest rate we have available. You're just saying the same thing over and over again. This is poor customer service. Like, sir, it's the same question, therefore it has the same answer. This is not poor customer service, this is cause and effect. And it's like fucking cracker, and I'm like, haha, wrong slur. And so because I corrected his racism, I had to go to an ethnic sensitivity workshop. It didn't take me long to realize I was sitting in the middle of a Klan meeting because Bubba Stebbins said he had a hard time dealing with the colors because they take our women. Like, have you seen what women black men take? Not only should you not be mad, I'd say you owe me a muffin basket. Because I too participate in the interracial festivities. I play in the snow. Matter of fact, I was having the sex with this Caucasian lady, and she whispers in my ear, "Can I say the N-word?" Let me explain. I don't get to have the sex very often. So I wasn't going to ruin it by saying no. Other black people get mad at me and I have to let them know, look, letting some white bitch call me a nigger is not the worst thing anybody's ever done for pussy. I thought to myself, maybe this will be sexy. Yes, my mind actually went there. And then I heard it out loud. It was not sexy. She dropped the hard R, I gave her the hard D. What followed was the most angry militant finish in history. Not only did I come, I overcame. I'm originally, well, I mean, thing is, I'm from Arizona, so if you're a black dude and you don't fuck white women, you just don't fuck. There's not enough. There's not a lot of us out here, and by it, when I say us, I don't mean autistics. I mean black people. So I went to California And when I got there, people asked me, "Hey, where are you from?" And I let them know, "No, I'm from Phoenix." They're like, "Oh, that racist state." It's like, well, Phoenix isn't a state. Second, Arizona's not racist. There's not enough black people to hate. See, this is what it is. I believe we're all comfortable with what we know, and what we don't know we're not as comfortable with. I was born in Arizona, born and raised. This is all I know. It's less than 5% black. So if I walk into a room and it's more than 5% black, well shit, I'm uncomfortable too. Not because of the aggressive amount of black people, but because they managed to trick us all into one room at one time and then just I remember when Trump won the election back in 2016, and at that moment, white people developed the righteous indignation to just walk up to me and say things. Like one guy's like, "Hey, you know, some people had it worse than the slaves." I'm like, "Oh, that's a weird thing to say in Panda Express." And I'm not sure if it was one of Will Smith's idiot kids or Raven Simone that said, "If only white people love black people as much as they love black culture, we would be further ahead as a society." And I'm like, wow, that's pretty profound. And then I thought about it, well, wait a minute, I don't want white people to love me like they love black culture. Because one, I don't want them to try to steal me again. And two, I would much rather white people love me like they love puppies. Because we care more about animal rights and stuff. Okay, that's it.
Diethrich Shelton. He's 100% right. Hey, you cats have been something special, and I'll never forget this night for as long as I live. Let's hear for Emilio and all his cool friends. Let's hear for the chosen people, the Jews. It's weak. Bunch of Kanye's in here, you motherfuckers. Hey, listen. Be safe. Get home. I really mean this. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting all your friends here tonight. There's karaoke next door. Just get home safe. And we do this every week at 7:30. You're amazing. Have a great night. God bless you.
You know, I was going to say